You spent time and effort caring for your roses, but they just won't thrive. Maybe they struggled through winter, sent up weak growth, or worse, they never bounced back. The problem? Not all roses are grown the same. Grafted roses are plants that depend on human intervention. Grafting involves taking the roots of one plant and forcing your preferred rose to attach to the top, making two different plants to essentially grow as one. Over time, they can weaken at the grafting point, making them more susceptible to disease and winter damage. And worse, grafted plants constantly try to revert back to their rootstock, producing suckers you'll have to keep pruning over and over again to keep your plant true to variety. If you've ever seen a rose bush with two completely different colored flowers on it, it's grafted, and it's being taken over by its rootstock. So why do growers produce grafted roses? Two reasons. First, it's cheaper and faster to get them to customers. Secondly, in really cold zones, rootstock like Dr. Huey can root faster before the cold weather comes. But those roses will need a lot of protection and care to not revert back. Bare root roses are a bit better than grafted roses. These plants are dug out of the fields where they've been growing, their roots are cut back, and they're shipped in a dormant state. This makes them vulnerable during transit, and they can only be planted at a specific time of the year while the plant is still in dormancy. Plus, without an established root system, bare root roses take longer to settle in and bloom. Bare root roses can be grafted or own roots, so it's important to read all the details when purchasing your bare root rose to know truly what you're actually getting. But what if there was a better way? There is. Our own root roses are grown in the pots they were born in. We grow our roses the way nature intended, without grafting, without compromise. Hand-propagated from cuttings, each of our own root roses develops their own strong natural root system. No graft unions, no weak points. Instead of pushing up unwanted suckers, they produce healthy, vigorous canes called basal breaks that make for a fuller, more robust plant. We only grow own root roses because they're stronger, longer living, and more resilient than grafted or bare root varieties. You can plant own root roses anytime and get blooms even within the first year of growth. So say goodbye to the hassle and hello to a rose that grows with nature, not against it. So let's grow roses the way nature intended, on their own roots. Visit us today at heirloomroses.com.